to step back, not to step up, but they stepped up. They're exceptional stories, and yet in this country they feel familiar, because you'll find them in every community across England and every moment this country has been tested. Look at the pandemic. Millions of people signed up to volunteer, showing their support on the doorways. And I will always take away from the pandemic the fact that people simply went up the road to neighbours they didn't know and knocked on the door to simply say, are you all right? Is there anything I can do for you? I think that is really English. I think it's what we are. And we should bottle that, because that is the true England. Or when Russia invaded Ukraine.
What has Russia got to do with it? What has Ukraine and Russia got to do with St. George's Day?
Many people opening their doors to refugees. And of course, the Ukrainian flag still flying proudly on village halls and churches and people's homes across the country. And we're seeing it again now across the country, everyday acts of volunteering in communities, bringing together those who need it most in lots of different ways. Faith groups reaching out to lend their support, quiet acts of kindness that go unseen. But they're second nature to so many people. And when time and time again, when times get tough, we pull each other together and we pull each other up. And it's really important that we do that, because there's no getting round the fact that there are voices both here and abroad who would seek to divide us.
Do you think he's talking about Trump here? Do you think he's talking about America?
Who want to set us apart from each other, who want to pretend that in this country what we really do is to distinguish between people, to find the points of difference, to have the sort of toxic culture of hatred between different individuals, different groups, different communities. Sadly, we've seen it repeated so many times, including attacks on our synagogues, the most recent of which was just in the last week.
And who is exactly attacking these synagogues? Is it English people?
And similarly, abhorrent attacks on our mosques. They're not...
Anything about the churches being attacked?
Just senseless acts of abuse. They're acts of violence designed to send a message to the Jewish and Muslim communities of this country that they are not safe. That's what they're designed to do. That they're not welcome. An attempt to rip up the bond.
Not welcome from who?
That tie our communities together. And make no mistake, we must be clear, we will not let them do this. We reject their division completely. And we will fly our flag proudly. It's our flag.
Our flag now? Oh.
It belongs to us, and we will fly it for the values that we believe in. And they're the values of the people I've named in this room tonight. The people who step...
Oh, he's getting angry. Hear the anger in his voice there.
For their communities, who want to bring people together, who reject the division that others want to inflict on us. They are English values: service, generosity and respect. And that's why I love this country so much, because that is us, that is our values, that is what we fight for, that is what the flag truly represents. And when we stand together, united in our communities, we are stronger than any challenge that is thrown at us. So thank you for being here tonight. There's fantastic showcases, there's fantastic food. You can smell it in all different parts of the room. Thank you for...
And all he had to say was...
being here tonight. Enjoy all the wonderful showcases around the room, and happy...
This is all he had to say.
St. George's Day. Have a good evening.
And then at the end... what he does, he says, is that all right? No, it's not all right. All you had to say was, Happy St. George's Day. Anyone that's sowing division is you, Keir Starmer. Is you. What did you think of his speech? I thought it was absolutely awful. Let me know in your comments below.